Hey everyone, my name is Anders, and today we are going to go over the Black Desert update for the week. First, I want to go over something that went live in Korea, but not for global PC. This is going to be the new seals and token system UI that was previewed in test server. The UI can be accessed with a new icon on the top right of your screen. It opens up a full screen window that allows you to go through every single token and what exchanges are available to you. The exchanges are divided up into unlimited, one-time, and weekly, so you can see which ones you still have available to you. You can exchange through this UI whenever you want, and you no longer have to go to different NPCs to get the items that you actually need. So far, almost all the major tokens and seals have been converted into this UI, meaning they no longer take up space in your storage or your inventory. Some older seals, like the old season seals, like I still have on my Korean account here, they do not get converted, so you will still have to manually exchange those seals if you want to get those items. Jatina's certificate seal will be added to this UI next week in Korea. Maybe we already have it implemented for our update. If we do get this next week, I can't really say. This is the Old Moon Guild lesson token from the event we have running at the moment. A month from now, during the April 17 update, the old event tokens and seals will get converted into a new reward seal that will allow you to exchange those new seals for new items. We don't know what they are at the moment, but I'm sure within a month we'll see what they are. If you have any old event seals and tokens that are just sort of left over, you have them in your storage, don't delete them after this update goes live on your servers. You want to keep them until they get converted into the new event reward seal. Old season tokens, like I said, do not get converted, so you will not get the benefit of this new UI or the new reward seal conversion. If anything changes, I'll let you know, but I wanted to explain the new system quickly, show you what it looks like. I do think it's well done. Maybe they can make the UI not take up the entire screen, but we'll see if they make any additional changes by the time we get it on our servers. Now, moving on to today's actual updates, we have some changes to Sorceress. Nothing too dramatic, honestly, so I won't really be going over all of these changes, but for life skills, we do have some improvements to cooking and alchemy. For cooking, they have simplified the bonus quests into one type. From now on, you will get a bonus quest asking you to craft and hand in 100 pickled vegetables. The rewards for this will be your choice of 1000 milk or eggs, or 500 high quality onions, garlics, peppers, or hot peppers. If you've done bonus quests before, you can see that the rewards are basically the same, but the quest is just now always going to be that pickled vegetables dish requirement. If you had any bonus quests already active before this patch, you can still complete them as normal. For alchemy, they have changed the unintended byproducts you get. You now have increased probability of sturdy alchemy stones, Kaphra stones, and Kron stones. You can newly acquire plywood hardener, leather glaze, and mystical spirit powder, and they have removed golden backpacks, Jonas fragments, gold bars, and the 40 to 60 Kaphra procs. According to the notes, you should still be getting more Kaphra stones overall, thanks to the increased rate of normal Kaphra stones. Now, moving on to content changes, boss scrolls are being removed from the game. You can no longer get them after this patch, but any that you already have can be used for up to 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, these scrolls will get converted into silver. If you have any Awakened Soundal Siege Captain summon scrolls or Awakened Fogan Chief summon scrolls, I do recommend you party up and run them before they do get converted into silver. The rest of the scrolls, honestly, that's up to you. We don't know what the rates are going to be for silver conversion, but I would say, depending on your needs, it may be better to run them in groups purely for the amount of weapon blackstones you can get. Next, we have item changes. The complete now function for workshops has been revamped. It no longer needs pearls, and instead you can use silver to instantly finish a workshop craft. Depending on how much time is left, your complete now function is now going to cost as little as 10 million silver or as much as 700 million silver. For PvE, they have added a new elite called Sinful Apostle of Immorality at the Vessel of Inquisition. This is the Stars and Towers grind spot. Essentially, this elite will spawn and you have to kill it within some time, otherwise it will one-shot the tower and you won't have those monster spawns. The elite attack is forward guard, so you have to physically move behind it to attack and kill it. This elite is honestly basically a way to kill or dissuade AFK grinders or botters from taking advantage of the grind spot mechanics. Now moving on to mounts, tier 1 through 5 horses no longer exist in the game after this patch. If you had any in your stables, you will have received some sort of silver compensation, but from now on, tokens from quests will give you tier 6 horses. Breeding tier 6 horses will get you tier 6 at a minimum. Tier 1 horses that were sold by stable keepers have been removed from the game. Essentially, they have deleted any possibility of you getting anything below a tier 6 mount in the game. If you liked the way the tier 1 through 5 horses looked like, you can still horse appearance change into a tier 1 through 5 skin that you actually like, but there won't be any way to get tier 5s or lower anymore. Next, we have some changes to boss knowledge gain. Because of that removal of boss scrolls, most of the scroll boss knowledge can now be obtained after certain quest lines, and for Hex Marie, they have added higher chances of obtaining her knowledge as you grind and defeat her in Elvia Hex. You can also now obtain knowledge from your Dark Rift bosses. For events, we have a new event called Gather Unknown Ore. You can obtain unknown ore by defeating monsters or by mining. When you have 20 of these ores, you can choose to obtain one crystal of your choice as a one-time completion quest. I would suggest you choose the Ultimate Makalot crystal if you are missing it for your PvE crystal setup, or one of these spirit crystals for crafting a rebellious crystal. Any remaining unknown ore that you get can be opened to obtain Trace of Savagery, Platinum Ore, and Rough Stone guaranteed, with a small chance for some very high value items like the Strike Lightstone, Ultimate Makalot, and so on. This event will run for 2 weeks. The next event is called Old Moon Guild Lesson Support. This is simply a login challenge event. Play for at least 90 minutes every day and you will get item drop bonus scrolls and rare Cronstone bundles depending on the day. This event will last for just 1 week. For Pearl Shop updates, we have the new male outfit called Elderwood. One of the better outfits I think I've seen for male classes. Would be nice if we got it for the female classes as well. I think it would look good, but let me know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. And that's it for this update. Let me know what you think about the new token and seals UI system I went over at the beginning of the video. Do you like the design and implementation? Do you wish something was different? Let me know, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.